Hey everyone, this is James and it is April 25th, about 7:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's my 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, BTC, USD on the Bitfinex exchange. So every single bar you see in front of you is representative of 4 hours of trading between buyers and sellers. First of all, this is not investment advice. And then second of all, I'd like to just go over the overall trend, right? We hit the euphoric stage of the bubble phase, and then ever since then, we've created a series of lower highs and lower lows until now. So the market has changed direction as of right now. But, you always, with Bitcoin, I've learned to expect the unexpected, right? And I think that goes for really anything, but Bitcoin is notorious for making dramatic moves and then erasing those moves, as you can see from the 6,000 bottom to about the 11,000 run. So, the thing is that not to put it's not being fearful, it's just being mindful and having a strategy, right? If you're going, it's not investment advice, but you have to mitigate your risk no matter what you trade. Mitigate your risk. You can do that through stop losses, whether it's a hard stop loss or mental. With Bitcoin, it's a rather erratic asset, so you do have to have wider margins with your risk management. But anyways, so let's talk about this. We do have a higher low above the 6,000 low, okay? So that's a positive sign. And since then, since this bottoming phase, we have broken above this high right here of 91.77 and fatigued right before this high and then started moving downward, breaking the uptrend line. Now, from here, there's a few different things that Bitcoin could do. It could continue to roll downward given that price eclipses this low right here and then starts to push pressure back downward into this uptrend line right here that you see here at roughly about the 8,100, 8,200 level. If not, what's going to happen is that more than likely price will consolidate, make another try to break higher, and then from there fatigue out once again and then provide the corrective move downward. Okay, so no matter what, I'm still anticipating a corrective move in Bitcoin. This is not a corrective move, right? It's a small corrective move, don't get me wrong, but it's not the corrective move that I know is going to happen in this market. There will be a deeper corrective move that is going to reset the sentiment and start to freak people out, acting like Bitcoin is going back down to the 6,000 range. Is it still possible? Yes, anything's possible. That's why you have to have risk management. But anyways, the point is that here we are under the 91.77 mark. If price can break back above that mark, there's a good chance that price is going to try and eclipse the high, the local high of around 97.67. If it does, then price is more than likely going to push higher, creating a higher high once again, and then fatiguing out for a deeper correction that will more than likely be a either a 1,500 point move or a multi-thousand point move. Now, that sounds extreme. It sounds like wow, that's going to be the end of Bitcoin. No, that's just the corrective move occurring since a $6,400 bottom all the way up to about 9,700. And if we can eclipse the high and push higher close to about the 10,000 range, you got to think about it this way. We've run from 6,400 all the way up to about 10,000, all right, if we eclipse this high, okay? So certain parameters have to be met in order for this analysis to hold true. The thing is that, it's something like this, right? You see the big move from 6,000 to 11,700 roughly. The big corrective move. Everybody thought it was going back down, a lot of panic, and then boom, another try to regain the high. That move right here, this move you see on the chart, is not what I'm talking about here. Rather, I am talking about some move similar to this, followed by the corrective move down. So that's what we have to watch for with Bitcoin. Now, if price does continue to move down into the corrective move, and as we come back up out of the corrective move and price fatigues before reaching the local high of 9,767, then obviously we would have a repeat of a high, a soft shoulder, and then a continuation down. Now, obviously that's gonna take time to play out. That's why I do these videos on a daily basis to give everybody, as up-to-date information as I possibly can. And that's the point in these videos. So I'm trying to give you both sides to look out for. Right now, price action definitely looks bullish, right? We're creating a new high here. The question is, after the corrective move, will we push and create a new high, right? I don't want to see a repeat of this, a high, a soft shoulder, and then obviously down, a high, a soft shoulder, and then obviously down. So, yes, we are breaking up. Yes, we broke out of 91.77, but you have to have risk management if you're in the market. You have to be mindful of these. That's what these videos are for the education of people who are looking to invest or who are currently in the market, just to be mindful, right? So a lot of people don't talk about this. A lot of people just talk about indicators and they won't talk about the risk management side. And I'm trying just to kind of bring that to light, right? And that's where I come from. I come from managing money. I used to manage money professionally. So it's always about risk management. Yes, you can participate in the market, but you have to have a strategy. So if I get one thing into somebody's head, that would be something to be mindful of. Also, when you're looking at a market that does have a repetitive pattern, even off of big runs, okay, then you just have to be mindful. Just be cognizant that, hey, this is a potential that could occur in the market. It doesn't mean it has to happen, right? Everything so far is looking good in this market. We have a low, we have a higher low. We have a high, we have a higher high. The question is, will the corrective move put in another higher low, right? And it could be a little bit deeper than this, right? Let's not get hung up on this line right now. But anyways, after the corrective move is done, do we put in another higher high, higher low, and then obviously continue the uptrend, okay? So as of right now, the way I'm looking at this market is, yes, I'm anticipating future price movement to move higher based on this formation after we get the confirmation of the higher low from the corrective move. All markets experience corrective moves. A lot of it's just profit taking. The corrective move can be exacerbated by panic selling, especially if the media jumps on the bandwagon, hypes everything up to the downside, and then obviously the sentiment is going to reset. So the good thing about sentiment is that you want sentiment to reset in markets. You want it to go from bullish or extremely bullish to extremely bearish, back to extremely bullish, and blah, blah, blah. And that's the ebb and flow of the human psychology behind trading. So as people get beat out and as price moves down and everyone's freaking out and they're like, oh, geez, it's going back down to 6,000. It's the end of the world, end of Bitcoin, end of crypto, blah, blah, blah. Then the market starts to make a move back up, because big money sees the chaos, big money starts to enter into the market starts to lift back up. All the people on the sidelines who have the extreme bearish sentiment see this and they start to chase price up. And that's what allows markets to reach higher highs and higher lows from a bullish standpoint. And then obviously the flip for the bearish activity. So anyways, that's it. That's what I could possibly see in the market. It's kind of a quick video. But those are the numbers. So hopefully this gives everybody, a more educated perspective on the market as of right now. If you do like the video and you like the content, please like, subscribe, follow. You can, follow on YouTube. That way you get my daily updates. Also, one thing I would suggest is if you're interested in cryptocurrency, I do have a free Slack channel that's available to anybody. I have people from all over the world, over 270 members. Everybody's extremely friendly. It's a nice community to be a part of if you're interested in cryptocurrency. You can find more about that at my site at geometriccharts.com. At the bottom, I have my social media links and I have my link to my Slack channel right there. You just click on that, takes you right over. If you have any problems, you can email me, message me, whatever. Get in contact with me, let me know, and I'll resolve the issue for you. I also do have a subscription service that is offered through the Geometric Charts where I do multiple intraday videos on Bitcoin, the stock market, currencies, and commodities as well. I trade heavily in the stocks, commodities, and some in Bitcoin too. I typically trade through the futures market. But anyways, so that you can also find more information at Geometric Charts. But other than that, I thank everybody for their time, their support, and if you do like the videos, you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, and follow, okay? Thank you, and I hope everybody has a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. The next video will be tomorrow evening.